I've heard. What the fuck is going on? Hey guys, I guess today's a big day, everybody. The big voting day today down there. Hopefully everyone gets out and gets their vote in. It's early in the morning. I see a few people went live out voting already. So we'll see. I'll be watching it up here for sure. See where it goes. See who gets in. It'll probably be a late night for us. Plan on having some people over and sit around the TV and watch the votes and see what happens, see what goes on. Morning, Sisk. Hey, Shankwater. Good to see ya. It's early in the morning. That's for sure. You guys going out to vote, are ya? I know a few people are that I've been talking to, so should be. I don't know if it's going to be a close race. What's going to happen? I've been trying to keep a watch on things, but it's hard to tell with some of the news today. Do you want to tell you the truth or not? That's for sure. It's been cold up here. Holy. I voted no Pink Floyd. Chile, North Carolina, yeah. I'll tell you, it's been we got that raft of cold air coming down, and it's been really cold for this. It went right from summer to a few leaves, and now all the leaves are pretty well gone here. Right to it's going right to winter. So it's supposed to warm up later on this week. We'll see. We'll see what happens for sure. But yeah, voting day. I don't know. It could be close. They said they had a lot of votes in already. Something like 80. It was close to 80 million votes or something. I can't remember what they said on the news there. So I just keep trying to keep an eye on things to see how things go. Should be good. Tear down the wall. Yeah, some people do. Yeah. Oh, good, Shunk. I'm glad you're going out to vote anyway. Um, Here we always have an old saying: if you don't go out and vote, then you don't have a say. You go out and vote to have your voice heard. So, good morning there, Sewer. How are you this morning? You heading to work? I forgot to post the link in here if anybody wants to come up. So yeah, should be a very interesting day all day. I imagine that'll be the whole news all day about the vote, about everybody that's gonna go out and vote, who is, who isn't. So on your way to work, right on, man. Yeah. At least the rain, and hopefully you didn't get hit too bad with that hurricane. I see geez, you guys there's a lot of hurricanes down there this year compared to the last few years. I know that you guys get hit pretty hard with a few things. I see a sewer. Hang on. Hey, sewer. Looks like it's sunny there.
Yeah, but it's colder than a fucking well digger's asshole.
I heard it was cold. It's cold up here. You should come up here.
It's like 32 here. No, I'm good, bro. I'll hang out down here.
I know it's like cold here. I can tell you. It snowed a little last night. Just some flurries, wet flurries. So that's a sign it's gonna start.
I don't want to see no snow. I lived in that shit all my life, man. That's why I moved south.
Yeah.
And then I got down here last year and it fucking snowed.
Oh, for God's sake! Hey, Shunkwater, I see ya.
It didn't last.
I made sure I had my mask on before I came in. You know.
Yeah. What'd you say, Sewer?
I said it didn't stay around long. It snowed. We woke up and snow was falling. It hung about around till about 1 o'clock that afternoon, then it was all gone.
So I'm from I'm not from, but I live in Aquaka, Illinois. Where are you guys from?
I'm in Georgia.
Georgia, I can tell.
I'm way up here in the east of Canada.
Wow. Okay.
Good morning, Mama Gnome. How are you this morning?
Hi, Mama.
My mama.
They had sleet, she said, yesterday, and snow. Her and Harry. That's
Yeah,
get cold.
I was talking to the kid up north there, I don't know, a couple of days ago. He said it was getting that way. Snow was on the way, but I ain't heard whether it did or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I mean, it went from like I said, summer to maybe a week of fall, if that, and then right cold to winter. It switched awful fast. Good morning, Peanut. So how's Shunkwater this morning? Oh, sorry, Sue, go ahead.
I was just gonna tell you, all right, man. I got the notice. I jumped up here and said, hey, you know, I love you, brother. Y'all have a blessed day. Go vote. That way, if you want to bitch, you can. You don't vote.
Right.
You ain't got no way to bitch. So.
Right.
Yeah. That's exactly how we do it here. You know, if you want to say, go vote. So
right.
everybody should go and vote.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Kumanina.
Love y'all.
Nice meeting you. Love you.
Thanks, Sewer, for stopping in, man. Be safe.
Always, brother. Peace.
Hi. That is how I tell people I love them without saying the words. Be safe. That means more to me than saying I love you.
Yeah. No, he
love that.
He always jumps up when he can in the mornings when I'm on.
Yeah, I need to be more dedicated, but right now I'm kind of in a messed up situation because I've got I've got like 4 different phones and they all work off of one hotspot, and I only get so much hotspot, and they all have different Facebooks on them. And I tried to put, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Anyway, I'm on my freaking other channel when I get on StreamYard, so I can't do live shows like I want and have a gathering.
Jeez.
I can't even say his name, but Son has pretty much been my only person in it.
So you've been doing panels, Shunk? I haven't getting notifications from.
Yeah,
Harley.
but I've been doing them on my other channel, which nobody knows about.
Oh.
It's Holy Skunk Water, the AN symbol and tag.
Holy Skunk Water, at symbol and what?
Tag. It's just like it is up there, except for it has holy and doesn't have the bait.
I just subscribed. There it is.
Okay.
I see it.
Awesome. It's got like 79 now.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Cool. So would you make the new channel?
Shoot, that's been a couple months ago when everybody was killing people's channels. I made it. As a backup.
Oh, okay. Hey, Heather, good morning. Okay, sis, he got to take off. Got to go to work. Good. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to post your link in the chat there, Shunk, so people see it.
Oh, thank you so very, very much.
There.
Thank you.
So anybody that's Shunk Water's other channel. Anybody wants to join it?
It's not a troll. It is me.
Yeah. Oh man.
So far I haven't seen any and I'm kind of disappointed because I know I have a hate crowd. I'm kind of disappointed I have not seen any counter names.
Jeez, it was crazy in some live streams and stuff with the cloning and stuff that was going on. Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm very disappointed.
I'll have to make some socks and come over and join. No, I'm only kidding.
Make some funny skunk socks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's been cool. It's been cool where you're at.
Actually today it's been the weather is very bipolar here. But I feel you on we didn't have no fall whatsoever. Like the leaves were on the tree, they turned for like 3 days and they were gone. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that totally because actually yesterday when me and Grandpa went for a drive, I think I actually recorded it on Holy Skunk Water.
Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look. Hey, Kuma, I see ya. Just a sec.
Showed some real pretty leaves.
Good morning. You heading for work?
Yeah, I'm heading out to these fun little buses. Fun. I got mine warmed up, ready to go. How you guys doing today?
Good. Doing good. Just
doing okay.
Seeing who's voting. Are you going out to vote, Kuma, today?
Oh yeah. Everybody vote, or shut the fuck up.
Yes, please vote.
Right.
I don't want to hear no bitching and moaning if you didn't vote.
Right. And I'm going in person. F that. Vote online, vote on mail, No. No. You're having my ass in the box and me putting it in the box. Period.
Right.
I seen Swab Fox was already out this morning. He was fourth in line.
Awesome. I have to go after I get done with my routes.
So usually what time does a voting get over?
I think 7.
Yeah, I think it's like 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah,
Somewhere in there.
I think.
Okay. Peanut, you're not voting this year. Why not? I see she said she's not voting this year.
Oh no, go vote, go vote.
Everyone's vote counts.
Change your mind. Change your mind.
Oh, that's her
Vote for
protest.
somebody. I don't give a shit if it's for yourself. Go vote for somebody.
Right?
All I know is I'm voting Pink Floyd out.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah. Tear down the wall. I just came up with that today.
That was pretty cool. So Kuma, you're staying busy, real busy. Holy crap!
I know. I'm working, grabbing what hours I can. You know, the holidays are coming around the corner, so we don't get paid when we're off.
Son,
So
you need to shut your mouth. I'm ready for snow.
I'm
Don't
not.
make me come beat that ass.
who's saying they don't want snow?
Is it cold there this morning, Kuma?
No, it's not too bad. It's fine. It's about 50-some degrees.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
So we're good. We're good. When it's not windy, it's okay. But what is today? Last week we got snow and ice. It got real cold. They're saying it's going to get up in the 70s today, so that's good.
Yeah, it is here too. 69 degrees.
Yeah, so we'll be all right. Stand out there in the pool lines, waiting to vote.
I have some videos of back to camp with Cass the dog. I'm gonna upload a few, probably maybe later on this week.
Did you get some pictures?
I got pictures, yes.
Yes, awesome.
Her back is turning black. She's getting black. Her tail was black, getting black. She's changing all different colors now. She'll be 4 months soon. So.
Oh, awesome. I'm
But
almost got all my stuff set back up in my room, my art stuff, so I'm waiting for some pictures.
But she's been chewing on everything. I mean everything. Oh my goodness. So she chewed one of my hearing aids the other day.
See all the buses?
Oh, cool.
He's gonna pick up them rowdy kids.
So how's the schools doing for COVID and stuff, Kuma?
The high school, middle school is still doing the half and half that I was telling you about, where half of them stay home, and then they're splitting the other half, 25% Monday, Tuesday, and then the other 25% Wednesday, Thursday, because they change classes so much.
Yeah.
The elementary, they're back full time Monday through Friday, but what they're doing is they're having the teachers change classes, not the students. The students stay in one class.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. No, that's good to keep it going like that. I think we've been very fortunate where I'm at. I mean, holy dying compared to other places, we've been really really fortunate.
Now in our district, we have had 3 cases, but they were during the holidays when people were in contact with other people. It wasn't during school time, so that was good.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. No, I just wanted to pop in, have my quick coffee. I'm always up early in the morning. I seen your thing on Discord this morning. I said hi to everybody this morning. So
I saw that. All right, I got to jump into my bus and it's going to get real loud, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for letting me come in.
no problem, Kuma. Be safe.
And go vote. Vote.
Vote. Get out and vote. Yes, that's right.
Vote, bitch.
Bye, guys. Bye, Scott.
Tear down the wall.
like talking to Kumanina.
We don't need no education. I'm gonna sing Pink Floyd all goddamn day today. Sorry, Lord. Sorry, Lord. I am. I'm gonna sing Pink Floyd all day today.
So you gonna be watching the results or anything today, Shung?
Oh, definitely. It's Skunk, honey.
Oh, Skunk. Sorry.
Skunk. And can you say your name for me?
Anon.
Anon.
Yeah, ANON1.
Anon. Kind of like Al-Anon. Anon. Okay, that's how I can remember that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Good morning there, Ghost.
I actually go to Al-Anon. I don't know if you know what that is, but
Oh yeah.
oh, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good.
Ghost in the prisons here. Good to see you, man.
Ghost in the prison. Wow.
Yeah, he
That's
does
a
some.
trippy name. And the character thing is trippy.
Yeah, I like his avatar. It's pretty cool.
No, I'm talking about the lettering.
Oh yeah, I try to put that in chat, because you can highlight people, and I can't find it to put it into highlighted, so you can see
Right? Well, some people got them apps for that. Damn it.
it.
They
Yeah,
won't
that's true.
share. And they won't share. You know what? I'm on one today. I'm telling you. I'm just picking on people today.
So have you been
Trying not to in a bad way though.
so have
For
you
sure.
been on many watching any panels, seeing what's going on? I haven't been on all that much. I think the last one I done, I was gonna do a Halloween thing, and I said I'd rather take Kes to camp, so I took off and went to camp.
Camp?
Yeah, we went back to camp.
Tell me more.
Well, it's a camp in the woods, back by the lake, just a place to get away, just to relax, kick your feet up,
Well,
have a
shoot, that's what
bonfire.
skunk water is all about.
That's usually that's what I done for the last few days. So just to get away,
I
stick my
am
feet up.
so jello. Throw the devices in the car and enjoy nature. I am so jello.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, it was nice back
Yeah.
there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're a unique, Ghost.
What do you say? Oh, I'm unique. Hey, you know what? We all are, and that's why we love each other.
Yeah.
Today is Sheeple holiday.
Yeah, I see that.
Hell yeah. They'll run, go vote like they think it matters. Honey, I really actually totally agree with you that, like we've been saying, if you don't bitch, you don't have the right, or if you don't, if you don't bitch, you don't have the right to vote. If you don't vote, you don't have the right to bitch.
Well, that's the way we usually do it up here. Is if you vote, you vote, and
he says amen to that.
If it's gonna matter, we're not sure.
Right.
Either way.
But we have faith.
Oh yeah.
In what we're trying to do. So.
No, that's true. Yeah. Oh shit! I got the wrong link. Just wait, Ghost. I'll touch you.
Oh, toss the link. He said.
Yeah.
What link was you tossing?
I'm gonna do the StreamYard link, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, Ghosts in Prison's coming up.
Oh yeah, Ghost been on my panel before.
Did you post my link to my other thing?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what I'll do too, Skunk, is I'll stick it on my community page for a while. People that come over to my channel.
Freaking awesome.
they'll see it on the community page and click on it.
Oh God, I'm extremely grateful for you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Even though you're a freaking Canadian. No.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? Honest to God, I've always wanted to move to Canada. If it was in Mexico.
Yeah, a little warmer, that's for sure.
Exactly. I love the concept of you guys, but I'm already in Illinois, in the mid of Illinois, and yeah, I'm already way too far north.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm like I like it here. We get all 4 seasons, but it can get awful cold, and we can get a lot of snow, depending. So.
Well, we just discussed we didn't get no fall.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cold, Peanut. That's for sure. Peanut Goose can is too cold. That's why no one's coming up here.
I tell you what, I will come up there next summer.
Skunk, do you ever hear of like when you get your puppy vaccinated and stuff? Like you have to give him so many shots.
Well, you're supposed to. You don't have to.
Well, that's true. Yes.
I don't do shots for my puppies.
Oh, don't you?
No, I do not believe in them.
Well, I got all hers.
That's just like me being vaccinated. I don't want it, so I damn sure ain't gonna make my dog do it.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Ghost, what's going on? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
I can never get on your lives. What the hell? You're always on a different program or something. I can't never find.
Hold on. I ain't got my mask on.
Yeah, I use Google Hangouts. So.
And I'm only doing this in honor of Sheeple Day, like you said.
Say again?
I'm only doing this in honor of Sheeple Day.
Yeah, Sheeple Day.
I don't even wear the damn thing, but I gotta have it on today.
Yeah, it's a Sheeple holiday. You might as well wear the mask while you go out and vote because I think that matters.
I have faith that my vote matters. I have faith that what God's purpose has given me, even though I've had a lot of setbacks the last 4 years since I've started this mission, the more setbacks, the harder I'm going to fight, and the more important it's going to be.
Do you think the voting matters?
Like I said, I just have to have faith.
Well, I lost faith in the system.
Oh, I have no faith in the government whatsoever. None.
Yeah.
None.
Well, voting's part of that. So
I understand that. But just me having faith without putting action to faith doesn't do anything.
Ghost, do you still have my email? You still got my email, I think. I got yours. I'll email you. I'd like to get the Google Hangouts and come to your live sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't really been streaming lately. I've just been kind of burned out on it, honestly. But yeah, I do. I'm trying to scroll through my emails and see if I did have you. Did we exchange emails at some point?
I think so. Yeah, I can't remember. I know I got yours. I got yours for sure. I'll just tag you in an email and get the Google Hangouts and.
Well, you could. It's the same email for the Google Hangout, so you could just send me a message on the Hangout.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Guys, I don't do emails. So in the back chat.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I got you.
Sorry,
I'll send you a message right now.
All right, thank you, love.
Yeah. Hey, Teresa. Good morning. How are you this morning? Caroline Auditor. Good to see you. Nice to see you guys in here. That's too bad, Peanut. Said her dog got shot for kennel cough and it damaged her heart. That's not good.
Oh my God.
Shug Teresa wants your email. No, I'm only kidding.
It's skunkwater8816@gmail.com. Have fun.
She also has a new channel, guys. If anybody wants to look up her new channel, I just posted it here in the chat.
Because right now it's the only way I can get live. So
you can go live with StreamYard. You only need like 1 subscriber.
I understand that, but the way I have it set up right now, I can only do that on my other phone.
Oh, okay.
You can also use Streamlabs.
Yeah. But
yeah, I used it a couple times.
But still, like I said, on the other phone is the only way I can do that, and I only get so many. It's going to change real soon. So, but I'm still trying to build the Holy Skunk Water one up, because I think I'm actually going to change the business name to that.
Teresa just subbed to you.
Awesome, and I will definitely hit you back, Teresa, if I don't already have you.
Hey, Ryan and KS, good to see you this morning. So I'm going to be watching the voting pretty close today. I may go live again, maybe just look at some of the election stuff.
I got to jump off here. I got company coming. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay.
Are you going to be on for a little bit?
I'll be on for a little bit, yeah. I got a half a cup or so of coffee left.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, hon.
I sent you a message and, she's gone. Yeah. Fucking voting. George Carlin, I think he was responsible for red pilling me in the 80s when I started listening to his comedy. I laughed and it was funny, but, I didn't really know. But he was like, he gave me the first red pill, basically. And then years later, after 9/11, it all made sense to me. So when I listened to his comedy back then, it's like he fucking already knew all this stuff. And he knew that even before there was the internet. So I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Good morning, Teresa.
Good morning, Anon. Let me turn my TV down. Sorry. It's been a 24-hour Trump news cycle. I don't know if anybody's watched the news.
Yeah, I stopped watching the news. Every once in a while, I'll catch a clip or two here and there if there's like some major event. But for the most part, I don't watch the news anymore. I haven't watched the news probably in 4 or 5 years.
I watch. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Teresa.
No, you go ahead, Anon. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I watch a lot of the independent ones, like Newsy, just independent news. CNN and that is just like soap opera. I don't watch very much of that stuff.
Yeah. So
my husband news. My husband keeps it on Fox News 24 hours a day, pretty much. And for the last 24 hours, it's been a showdown at the polls. There is just a big campaign drive, so it's nothing but the Trump.
Yeah. Are you going voting, Teresa?
I am. I talked to my granddaughter this morning. She told me who to vote for, so I'm going vote.
There you go. So how'd you make it with the hurricane?
I hope you have fun while you're doing it.
I never miss a chance to vote. I get sometimes people not wanting to participate in national elections, but there are a lot of local issues here, and every vote counts. So I don't miss a chance to go vote out a bad politician. Me.
I wonder if that actually is true or not. I mean, on the local side of it, the county and the city, I think those are probably legit votes. I'm not 100% certain on it, but it seems like that's probably the only voting that actually matters. The state and federal, I don't think, especially the federal side of it. They pick people. They don't. We don't get to vote them in. It doesn't matter even who wins the election.
Well, there's not too much choices. You get two pretty
They're
pretty
both
bad
evil.
choices. So
They're both bad choices.
you either go for the hair sniffer or the orange guy. So
if I were to vote, I would vote for Vermin Supreme. Nobody knows? You don't know
No.
Vermin Supreme?
No.
He's a guy that runs in every election since like the 1980 something or other. And he's a guy from Vermont. He wears a rubber boot over his head, on his head. He's ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. His like campaign platform was a free pony for everyone. Yeah, and he's also something about don't forget to brush and floss your teeth or something. It's stupid, but he knows.
I know the local guys here years ago. They used to run around with liquor, feed people liquor and go vote for them.
Yeah.
yeah, that used to be pretty common around the United States. But they've got a federal poll or state poll laws now that prevent people from politicking, within a certain amount of feet of the polling place.
So do you guys? Can you vote online now too?
Yeah, I think it's getting there. It's no, we don't have it yet, but it's coming. You already have absentee ballots, so it might as well be online now.
Hey, Peanut's asking about the Leon Valley election. I'm going to assume that they're all up for. I don't know if they're all haven't really paid much attention to the whole thing there, but I'm hoping that every one of them is opposed. I'm hoping that someone ran against every single one of them, and that there's a choice in Leon Valley this time, because they've been rubber stamping things, and a lot of times the little towns will just, they'll rubber stamp things. Nobody will pay attention to what's going on. And look at what happened in Leon Valley. They look up and this city administrator or whoever that they had, Kelly Kunstler lady, has written the new charter so that they don't really have too much say so. They can vote whoever they want in, and the city council can just vote them out. Just vote them out. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like here, have this candy, have this piece of candy, and then as soon as you get it, they take it away. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like, the people spoke. They said, this is what we want. And then, the city council say, one of the ladies on the city council says that you sexually harassed them. And guess what? They just vote you out. How about that? I've never seen anything like that. That just completely negates the people who voted for them. I could see a recall election. I could see those kinds of things happening. But to just have a council meeting and someone make a motion in a second, and all of a sudden you're up for, to be thrown off of the council where people elected you. That's crazy.
Now, who do you want to win the election?
Personally, me.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about Anon?
You're in Canada, Anon, so Anon probably doesn't.
Yeah, Anon. Who are you rooting for?
I might get a lot of hate for this. I might lose a lot of subscribers, but I want Trump to win.
To me, it doesn't matter who wins. Let's go with prediction. Who do you think's going to win?
Trump's going to win.
Yeah, I think so.
I've been hearing over the last couple of weeks, I'd say probably, that it sounds like Biden was leading in the polls and all that stuff. So I think Biden's going to win.
He led last time. Biden had a pretty interesting lead last time, but everybody was, I don't know if you remember, but the night after that election, everybody was just shocked as shit because the polls said one thing and another thing happened. But that's, the nature of the liberal polls.
Yeah. Well, and then the polls are pretty much arbitrary anyway, but they'll just say one thing or the other. I honestly thought Hillary was going to win last time. And if you consider the patterns, you had Obama for 8 years, you had Bush Jr. for 8 years, you had Clinton for 8 years. Bush Senior for 4 years, Reagan for 8 years, Carter for 4. It could be another, it could be a 4 year, but lately, over the last 20, 30 years, it's been, or at least the last 20 years, it's been 8 years, 8 years, 8 years.
I worked in the casino for a long time, and that's how some people will predict where the roulette ball is going to fall.
Yeah.
They call it a pattern. I want to know about Peanut. I want to know who Peanut is rooting for, if she's willing to say.
Yeah, Peanut. Who do you think is going to win, or who are you cheering for if you're cheering for anyone?
Yeah, she's not voting this year, so.
Oh, Peanut, you're not voting? No locals? No local elections? But yeah, but I wonder if she's rooting for anyone in particular.
Well, yeah, she says a good point there. The polls used to be reliable when the media was more objective. Yeah, that would have been like, what, 50 years ago?
Probably, yeah. She's going to jump up and give her opinion just a second. I got her here.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I see you, Peanut. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Peanut. How you doing?
Hello.
I'm good, Teresa. How are you?
Good to hear your voice for once. I've seen you around for, I don't know, months and months and months.
Oh, I've been around.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing your voice.
Very froggy voice.
A very froggy voice it is. Okay.
I am not voting.
Why is that?
Well, the one where I would like to vote against are running by themselves. There's no counterparts. And I'm not crazy about Trump or Biden. So,
right. Yeah.
You don't have any good local elections to vote in?
When my children were in school, I used to get involved in the local elections. But because I go back and forth so often, I really don't know who's running, and I just don't want to vote in the dark.
I understand that. I can see that. My granddaughter, I asked her this morning, she asked me if I was going to go vote, and I said, yeah, I probably will. And she said, who are you going to vote for? And I said, well, last time I voted for who you told me to. Who do you want me to vote for this year? Last time they told me to vote for Trump. I brought him into the voting booth with me, and I'll tell you the story because, Louisiana's a red state. So I knew last time, no matter who I voted for, that Trump would get our electoral vote. So I let the kids pick. I brought them in the voting booth with me. They got to press the button and everything. They just picked him.
That's
she
cool.
says now she's 4 years older. Now she's wanting Biden. She's decided that Trump is racist. She said he's racist. He's homophobic.
Yes.
He's this, he's that. And she wants me to vote for Biden this time. So
Tell her I got her back.
4 years.
Anyway, I had a burning desire. I had to come back up.
Well, Teresa. Oh, I'm sorry.
I gotta tell you guys. I gotta tell you guys this. This gave me shivers and really started making me look around and open my eyes. A church lady told me this. You will know that the rapture and the revelations are coming when you hear the Trump Pence. Drop the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, drop.
Well, I think my eyes were opened, I guess about a week and a half ago. I went up to North Carolina to Rockingham County Courthouse where Blind Justice was going for his court appearance.
Love Blind.
Yeah, and I kind of stayed to myself. I didn't want to be seen as someone who cusses, because, I've taken a lot of what Teresa has says to heart, where it's important just to film. And when you just filming and you're quiet, you
Mm-hmm.
catch a lot more.
Right. Right.
There was a gentleman in the courthouse window who put up a cardboard sign, and it said vote, vote, vote. And it was for 2 judges, the judges who were overseeing Blind Justice's court case. I found that fascinating because here you have a situation where he is illegally campaigning. To me, that was a bigger story. You know, why are you illegally campaigning? And, you know, and he says, well, and he is running himself for a register of deeds. So I found that.
Wow. Huh.
So, and then as a candidate, the way he spoke was very telling. And Teresa, I don't know if you've seen that, but Pepperoni Audits did it. Yeah. And I loved his piece because he was respectful. He's actually been mentored by News Now South Carolina. And I think he's going to be very good at reporting. I just hope that he is not grasped up with others who do all of that cussing, you know. He has the talent.
I wanted to say something about that guy putting that sign up because that was a little bit weird. And I don't know that it would qualify. I don't know because it was, I mean, it's not like he had sent out 800 million emails from his, from his work account, or, you know what I'm saying? Some of the things that people will get in trouble for being political at work, especially when they're an elected official. But I didn't think that was very smart of him to put that sign up. That was just, it made him look bad. It may not have been qualified as being completely illegal, but it made him look pretty bad. And because it's been a big tit for tat over there. So
yeah, I did speak to the Board of Elections, the County Board of Elections, and yes, it is illegal. So
right, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, I think it probably, I think it probably violated some kind of law. But a lot of times they don't really go after them, like I said, unless it's, they've sent out 8,000 emails from their work account, or what I'm saying, they've spent this much money on. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
Right.
Like somebody else they kind of federal shit.
They might slap them on the hand, or maybe somebody has to file a complaint with their, whoever. I don't know how it goes over there. Maybe they'll fine him for it, but it wasn't very smart.
Right. But I think he brought attention to himself because now the Board of Elections, there was a formal complaint made. So now that Board of Elections is going to go looking at your emails and your phone and all your personal stuff. So
right. Like really I said, it wasn't smart. It wasn't very smart to do.
Hey, I need to say something. Anybody that has boots on the ground auditing, I have very mad love for you, and I try to support you guys as much as possible. You have bigger balls than I do, even you girls, because I have been battered, and I have so much. I've been intimidated so much by the blue line that I don't feel like I could ever really do that. I mean, I have tried to audit a little bit, but it scares the hell out. I mean, I've literally been beat up by the cops.
Well, I don't want to be called an auditor. Because I'm not.
It doesn't matter. To me, you are a hero if you have boots on the ground and you're videoing. It doesn't matter what your term is. I know what you are. You know what I mean? To me, you guys are heroes by getting this stuff out there.
Yeah, keeping track and keeping an eye on the cops is it's not a bad thing at all.
No.
But here's the thing to consider.
Holding them accountable. Period.
There's a lot of disbanding police going on, and not a lot of it yet, but there's some instances where that's happened where they've disbanded the police department. But
What does that mean?
What would you rather have? A robot cop surveillance state or human cops?
Hmm.
Right?
I don't know. I've never had a robot cop, so I really can't answer that question.
What if everything you're tracked with your cell phone everywhere you go, you're monitored?
We are anyway.
Well,
We
right.
are anyway.
It's kind of hidden still right now.
No, I've
Can
seen.
you back away from your mic just a little bit? You're super loud.
Sorry, honey. Sorry. I'll turn it down to a little bit.
Awesome.
I'm just very passionate today. No, we are all defective. So as long as somebody wasn't controlling that robot, I think I would rather have a robot that made everybody follow the same rules.
Well, if nobody was controlling it, it wouldn't be a robot.
Huh?
If nobody was controlling it, it wouldn't be a robot. Then it'd be a person.
No.
Well, I'm not talking about AI, but AI would probably assist in the controlling of robots or whatever. But you know the surveillance state with satellites. Basically, you're not even safe. You're not even safe with your privacy in your own home.
You're not.
If you're on the internet,
I guarantee.
Home, you're still not safe.
If you have your phone on, just on in the room, there are people that can tap into your phone. I've seen it.
Yeah, we're at that point now where if the NSA is watching or listening to everything we say or do, you're probably on some kind of list or something somewhere. But
not just them, but there are other powers that just want to know what the hell certain crowds are doing.
Yeah.
And they have the technology to, even though I have my camera off right here, right now, and you can't see me, they can.
Oh yeah.
I know this because I've seen too many videos on it, and I've seen the like your red light on your camera thing coming on for no reason. That's somebody tampering with your freaking phone.
Yeah, I hope that's not true, but I mean,
I know it is.
Definitely would consider it.
And not just our phones. Anything with a computer chip, our cars. My mom's van that I got, I know was hacked.
Okay, y'all are getting a little far-fetched for me.
Sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to offend anyone. But I've seen it. And anybody that got into that damn van knew. All right, I gotta jump off here anyway. Love you guys.
Okay, Skunk Water. See you.
Have a great day,
Much
Skunk
respect
Water.
to all of you.
Good to chat with you.
Nice talking to you.
Yes.
Skunk.
I wanted to address what PND Lover said in the chat a while back. Said not voting and then complain about the president is very hypocrite. If they're both equally bad, and you don't vote, it just it's a personal stance against the system. You know, if the system, it doesn't matter who the president is, then voting doesn't matter. It doesn't. If it's an illusion, then why would you vote if you see that it's not that it's rigged? The system's rigged. If voting's an illusion, then it doesn't matter who the president is. So not voting and complaining about it it's the same. It's a moot point to me. I'll complain about any president. You know.
I wasn't a big fan of Donald Trump whenever he first threw his hat into the ring. I mean, I've followed Donald Trump over the years, and he's kind of a celebrity. And I used to like watching that show where he tell people they were
Apprentice.
fired. That was
Yeah.
fucking that was a great show. I love that.
I like watching
But
it. Mhm.
but I'll tell you what I do really like about Donald Trump. The thing that really caught my eye about Donald Trump is that the mainstream media just hated his guts. They hated his guts, and I thought to myself, there's got to be a reason that they don't like him. I mean, they pick and choose who they want to put into office. A lot of it has to do with the mainstream media. I mean, you can see it on TV. Like I said this morning, I've been watching Fox for 24 hours. It has been a nonstop Trump cycle. If you switch it over to CNN, it is just the opposite. It is a nonstop, Biden cycle. So the media for a long time has been aiding in the picking and choosing of, but they hated Trump, and I thought, well, there's got to be something good about that. I thought, if nothing else, at least the media hates him.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
No.
CNN hates him. CNN is always leftist liberal media, and then Fox is always the conservative side, and then CBS, ABC, and NBC. I don't know. They're kind of like a split off in different ways themselves. So, but Fox is always conservative. CNN is always Democrat, right? Or Republican. Fox, CNN, Democrat.
Liberal, liberal.
Yeah.
I would call them.
So you always, if you watch Fox News, you're always going to see pro-Trump stuff. If you watch CNN, it's always going to be anti-Trump stuff. And it doesn't matter who the president is. The next president is going to be the same way. If Biden wins, then Fox is going to be,
You're right.
anti-Biden stuff.
You're right. I remember watching what is that guy's name? Oh God, the one that has the radio show. It's not Hannity, but it's a guy like Hannity, and I don't know why I can't think of his name. He remember he had the drug problem, the pill problem.
Oh,
he's the older
Limbaugh.
one. Yeah, Rush Limbaugh. I remember watching Rush Limbaugh in the evenings. He used to have a TV show on in the evenings, and this was during the Clinton administration. And so like he was, real pro. Who was it before Clinton? Oh God, it was Bush. So he's real pro Bush and stuff. And then Clinton got elected, and he was like the Fox News. He just, everything was awful. Clinton did this and that. You can see the same thing. I mean, now that the media has kind of split off with each other, the same thing with Fox. Fox, everything's Trump, 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 Trump. Everything's conservative, Republican. You switch over to CNN, everything is, more democratic, liberal, that kind of stuff. So that's been going on for eons.
Well, Teresa, who do you think's going to win today?
I think Trump's going to win.
Okay.
Maybe we could get a poll in the audience. What do you think, Peanut? Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to win?
I believe Trump is going to win. And the reason why I say that is because, when the media could be objective and the polling was more objective, now it seems to be one-sided. And people tend to, with the media pushing for one candidate, it leads, in my opinion, and what I've done is when they've harped so much, I've actually voted against who they were, let's say everything's about Biden, Biden, Biden. I'm like, okay, I've heard enough about Biden. I'm going to vote for the other guy.
Do you any of you guys did you ever run across a video of Biden in 2009 during his vice presidential inauguration? Was on C-SPAN taking photos with senators and congressmen and their families and stuff, and then Biden was,
sniffing
very
hair,
inappropriate,
sniffing hair,
touching kids, and sniffing their hair and whispering in their ears.
He's a hair sniffer.
Yeah. That's all. Everybody forgets about stuff like that.
You know what? A lot of men do that.
Oh no, not in this day and age. Maybe,
but
40,
in his
50
position,
years ago.
that was creepy.
Yeah.
It was kind of creepy, and that is creepy. But yeah, there are. I mean, he seems to, like, I don't know, He's weird. He's weird,
Yeah.
and I don't know what's going on with him, but he can hardly talk. He's been slurring and tripping over his words and saying all kind of crazy shit the last couple of days. I don't know if anybody's seen the highlights.
Yeah, he's showing signs of dementia.
Poor old soul.
You know, he's up there.
And if he were to like pass away during office, you'd have Kamala Harris
That's a
as
scary
the
thought.
president. Yeah.
That's a scary
We don't know
thought.
anything
Sorry.
about Kamala Harris, really. I don't know.
I just find that the way, like you guys say, the media is saying Biden this, Biden that. It's just like the old saying, everybody then wants to go root for the underdog. And that's maybe some of what's going to happen here with that's why I believe Trump's going to get in.
Well, you know, the Democrats, I think, really cut off their nose, I think, to spite their face whenever they, put Hillary as their candidate. Whenever they, they had a lot of Democrats that wanted to see what is his name? Sanders, whatever. Colonel Sanders. Is that the old guy? I get them all mixed up. But you remember Sanders was running in the beginning. Barry Sanders. Is that his name? Crazy old guy?
Yes, I
Well,
think
you know,
so. Yeah.
Mad scientist.
my own personal experience turned me against Hillary. When it was back 2000, I would say between 2003 and 2007, there was a group of us who wanted, better warnings and safer medications for children. And she always advocated children this were for the children and, build a village for the children. But when it came to the safety and efficacy of medications in the pediatric population, she wouldn't give us the time of day. Her or Obama, when you tried to call Obama's office, he had, what do you call that? Audio recording, leave a message. So, she was just, I don't know, just my own personal experience made me not want to vote for her.
Well, the Democrats pissed so many people off that were Democrats just by putting her up for the candidate. I mean, and look, I used to love Bill Clinton. I was a big fan, but
Me too.
I said, to myself, I can't vote for somebody that that destroyed emails. Me with the public records, I cannot vote for somebody that did something like that. That really turned me off.
Oh, public records, Teresa. I have a question for you. The other night before last, I became concerned about my neighbor because the neighbor had food delivered and it was set outside their door. So for like a day and a half, the food never left. So I became concerned and I called the police. So, 911, they take all of the information down. But what I found weird was at the end, they were starting to ask medical questions. Have you had COVID in the past? Do you know of anybody that's had COVID that you've been with? And my response to them, I was kind of thrown back a little bit, was I'm not going to give you any medical information. That 911 call is public information. Anybody can go and get that 911 call. Why would I put my medical history on a 911 call? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm going to say that they probably have some sort of a script that they have to go by, since the COVID stuff's going on that they have to ask. But you're right about that. I'd be particularly careful giving out that kind of information over a recorded line.
But
As far as them asking, I guess, they can ask. You don't necessarily have to answer all that stuff, if you know
well,
what I mean.
I want to go get the 911 tape and put it up because she had said, well, if you're not going to give that information, then the officer's going to have to come and suit up. And then when the officer showed up, I did record his response. And he says, back up for officer safety. And I was like, really? Really?
Oh, that's crazy. Well, if you need to ask for the call, if they're recorded, sometimes they don't record calls and stuff. 911 calls go through two different systems. So when you dial 911, a 911 operator picks up, and a lot of times the entire phone call will be recorded right there at the 911. But those, especially well in my state, those 911 recordings are not public. You can't get them until, like, I don't know, 2 years later or something like that. They eventually become public, but it's a while. So what you do here, what I would do here is I would go to the police department, because they're the ones that, the call got forwarded to the dispatcher there at the police station. And if they're recording calls, it'll pick up there. And that's where you'll probably have the best luck in trying to get the actual recording, is from the police station.
Right. Because she got very testy because I said, I'm not going to give medical information over the phone on a recorded line. And she got very huffy. She got huffy with me. So I just thought it was strange.
Yeah, those dispatchers can be a little short with people. I don't know if anybody's heard, and I don't know if anybody wants to hear this, but I'll go into it real quick. I live in a house that's surrounded by properties that are owned by a landlord here in town, and he is a slumlord. And I am constantly having issues with him falling out of code and what have you here. But I had an issue with this crazy guy. After the storm, a tree fell, and it fell into one of his yards. And so he came out here with this tractor, and where the tree had fallen, it had broken a couple of boards on the fence, and the tree was actually like standing up, but it had broken some of the fence and knocked some of it over. But the fence wasn't destroyed. Do you know what I'm saying? When the tree hits, kind of falls over, all the boards fall over. It had about two or three of the slats that were broken, and the runner was broken, and it just kind of laid over. So anyway, this guy comes over all pissed off at me about this tree falling, and he gets on this tractor and he starts just tearing down my fucking fence, just ripping it apart. And yeah, I swear to God, just ripping it up with this, like, he had this tractor with this claw thing on the front. He just grabbed the branches and he just rip them through the fence, and just left my fence. There's like 30 feet of the fence is gone now. So I call the police out here, and the police come, and the guy drives up, and this landlord's pretty well known here in town. He drives up, and I'm standing outside, and I'm recording the whole time. And he drives up and he sees the landlord out there, and he waves and motions him over to the car, and the landlord walks over to the car, and the cop says, are you just out here trying to clean up after the storm and this lady's harassing you? And he goes, yeah. And the guy goes, okay. And he just turned around and drove off, the cop. And I was like, what the fuck?
What?
So I give him a few minutes, and then I call the station, and I'm like, hey, I'm wondering what happened. I called, and the guy came out, but he just turned around and left. I'm kind of wondering what happened, because this guy's over here trespassing on my property, tearing down my fence. And she says, the dispatcher on the phone, she says, well, he told me he talked to you. And I said, well, he didn't talk to me. He just drove up here, talked to the other guy, and left. So she puts him on the phone. I guess he's coming back to the station. Takes about 5 minutes. He gets on the phone, and he says, I said, hey, my name's Teresa. I just called, and I saw you had come out here, and I'm just kind of wondering what happened. He says, well, you are harassing that man while he's trying to clean up. And I said, no, I'm not. He's trespassing on my property. And he starts yelling at me. He says, he told me he's getting paid by FEMA to clean that up. You can't stop him from cleaning it up, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, he's not getting paid $1 from FEMA to clean that up, because it's his own property. I mean, I know he's not getting paid to clean that up, but they're trying to pass it off as some bullshit with me. And I said, no, he's not. And he says, are you calling me a liar? I said, are you calling me a liar? I mean, we went back and forth for a minute, and he finally just hung up on me. And I called the chief back. The chief, the chief is my third cousin. I call the chief back, and I say, hey, what's the deal with that? What is going on? And I tried to be really nice, but their calls are recorded. So, of course, that's the point that I was making. The calls are recorded. So the chief got to hear that firsthand. And I mean, the guy was just a shitbag to me on the phone. I was surprised. Anyway, I don't know what came of it, but, sometimes those dispatchers and the police officers can be total shitbags whenever they just start trying to be judgmental and throw their little friendly, this guy's a good old boy. He's one of my friends. So I'm going to believe every retarded word he says about FEMA paying him to tear your fucking fence down, your ass.
Yeah, the police are the arbiters at that point where they control your fate. They take money from you, or fine you for whatever. But it is necessary to have some kind of arbitration there, especially with dealing with property disputes and stuff like that. So I understand the need for some kind of enforcement on stuff like that, but at the same time, that same system uh, leverages their power and control over people in that way too. So there's pros and cons to it all.
They have the issue with this landlord is that, he has a lot of rental property and he rents to lower income people. So they, sometimes they have trouble getting them out and et cetera, et cetera. So the police are pretty familiar with him and normally take his side. But I'm not his tenant, and that's what I told the guy on the phone. I am not his tenant. I am not bound by his lease. I'm not getting paid by FEMA, and he didn't get paid by FEMA to come rip my fence down. So
That's crazy. That's totally
they ended
crazy.
up charging him. Yeah, they ended up charging him with trespassing, criminal damage to property. I think the damage to the fence was almost $2,000, and assault, a simple assault, because he drove up on me with that tractor, act like he was going to run over me. Anyway, but the district attorney, they're all good old boys. They dropped it all, so no big deal.
Jeez, that's nuts. Really, it is. So they charged him. So is he going to replace your fence?
I'm sorry, I had walked away for a second. No, well, no, I'm going to have to sue him for the fence. The insurance company is actually probably going to pay for most of the fence, but yeah, to get my money, I'd have to sue him. And if they had criminally charged him, there may have been a chance that I wouldn't have to spend money to sue him, because they could order restitution, but they don't want to pursue the criminal charges, I think specifically because there is a pattern. There's a pattern of harassment from this guy to me, and they don't want to charge him with stalking. And that was what I wanted them to charge him.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that's a lot of personal drama. It's just a little story. So anyway, it's no big deal. I hope I didn't spoil the mood.
No, you didn't. I just can't believe that they didn't do anything when they first went out. They just talked to him and not you whatsoever, and just blew it off and went back to the station.
He did the same thing. Yeah, he did the same thing to the other side of my fence about a year and a half, or no, it was about. I looked it up on the because I pulled the police report. It was like, I think 10 months before, he did the same thing to the other side of my fence, and I had to replace about 10 foot of board over there too from that tractor. He had another tree that fell in that yard, and he let it sit there until the city made him pick it up. And the city made him pick it up. I guess he was pissed off at me. I didn't call him or anything about the tree, but somebody apparently had called him because he was pissed off when he came out there to do it, and he smashed up into my fence and broke some of the boards out there. And I had the police out that day, and that particular day he was standing right next door in his tenant's yard while the police are standing on my front porch, and he's screaming at me, "Shut the fuck up, you bitch, you shut the fuck up." And I'm like, dude, the guy's over there screaming at me. Are you going to charge him? I'm standing here talking to you, and he's cursing at me from over the yard, across the yard. They wouldn't charge him.
Wow. Good morning there, Black National Freedom Fighter. How you doing, Derek? Good to see you, man. So yeah, so it should be an interesting vote. Right. We're getting we got to go out and get some chips and pop, and it's almost going to be like watching a wrestling match or something, watching the vote tonight. I just hope I can stay up to watch it all. I'm not sure. Where I'm on the East Coast, it's going to make it hard for me to stay up to watch everything to see the final results.
I don't think we'll see a result tonight. I think we'll see it in a few days.
Yeah, I think we'll have at least by midnight. I would say we have a good idea who's leading. But yeah, I really, the way the country's been going, very, very divided right now. So it'll probably be like a 49-51 split.
Well, I'm going to use New Jersey as an example. Now, there is only, I believe it's mail-in ballots only. Now, that is definitely a blue state. So you would not get Trump win there. But the problem is they're not counting all of the mail-in ballots. So there's going to be states that have been closed. They're going to need time to count those ballots. And that's where I have a problem with, if they're being counted, are they being watched over? Is there transparency in the counting of those votes?
Yeah, and are they sending them through a machine, or is it somebody that's looking at them?
Well, even in New Jersey, I think there were 4 to 6 people who were charged for messing with the mail-in ballots.
Yeah, it happens. They had a lady here charged a while back for, writing in whatever she wanted when she was like someone with I guess she went out for the elections department or whatever, and she'd go to nursing homes and stuff, and she just put whatever she wanted there, and for the older people to vote, they go out and get their vote,
Right.
and she just put whatever she wanted whenever they tell her. They sign their name, and she just vote for whoever she.
Teresa, have you seen Project Veritas?
I've seen lots of their videos, quite a few. Yeah, I know who you're talking.
I thought this past week were fascinating with how people get money to get an official elected in. So it's out there.
Absolutely. I talked about that. I ran for city council here a while back, and there are people that will sell you a block of votes. They will sell you the whole block of votes. This my support comes with this many votes, and that's how they do it. You can buy blocks of votes here in Louisiana, and it's illegal.
That's pretty scary. But in New Jersey, I don't know why the Democrats would steal the ballots or do whatever they did with them when it's a blue state, completely blue. So I don't know. I couldn't find the.
Yeah, they're only going to get so many electoral votes from it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So New Jersey only holds this many votes.
I guess unless the the local elections was a huge part of that. I feel like I'm tongue-tied this morning. Blah, blah, blah.
How's Derek?
Well, it's not even Monday. How's who?
I just asked how Derek was this morning.
I'm doing well, man. Jeez, I'm trying to get a word in, but
so sorry.
I'm doing well, man. Working on this video. I did an audit yesterday, so I'm trying to get that done.
You roboted at the end. I couldn't hear him. I couldn't hear you.
Anon,
I said I'm trying to download a video of a audit I did yesterday. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'd like to respond to Tattoo Man. Yes, Tattoo Man, this is a nice morning show that Anon has, where no one really speaks over one another and everybody is respectful and allows the other person to speak. So I love the morning show.
That's me. They let me on, but they really
Yeah, so we're going to grab some popcorn. We're going to get ready for tonight. I imagine get a few guys, maybe play some poker, leave the TV on and see what's going on. So good morning, Vital Oregon. Nice to see you.
I may make a sandwich tray. There is nothing better for watching stuff on TV than a sandwich.
Yeah, right. You know that.
I bet Vital Oregon is hungry for a sandwich.
I think what I'm looking forward to doing is probably going to a local restaurant on the waterway where they have outdoor seating and fire pits. So I think that's what I'm going to do in and go back and forth and watch panels and watch the results and just sit back and relax.
Girl, the mosquitoes would eat you alive out here doing that.
Well, they're
We've been
pretty bad here in
completely
South
taken over by
Carolina.
mosquitoes. We've been taken over by mosquitoes since 2 storms.
Well, you know what, Teresa? It feels like February here in South Carolina. It's so cold. I wore boots last night. It was so cold.
It's not that cold here, but it's chill. All the alligators are hibernating now.
I was just down in South Carolina over the summer building a house for my mom. She's over. She's basically in the center of the state.
Jen, I don't use the Skin So Soft. I use DEET. That Skin So Soft, the mosquitoes here just laugh at.
Oh, see, the Skin So Soft works really good for me.
It attracts bees for me for some reason. Every time I wear it, I get bees.
Oh, I don't want that. I'm allergic to bees.
It smells really good though. I know. I've used the Skin So Soft before, but it attracts bees every time I use it. Last time I used it, we were out crabbing at the Rockefeller Reserve, and I swear to God, I must have had 20 bees hit me in the.
I remember when Mom used to slather that on. It was like, holy crap! You can smell it for miles.
Good for keeping the mosquitoes off you. Hey, Anon, I'm gonna jet out and see you around, and hopefully I'm gonna put my email in the chat so make sure you have it. Anyway, I'm gonna head out, and y'all have a good one. It's good to talk to you all. Peanut, good to hear your voice.
Go
finally. Take care, Teresa.
Thanks for stopping by, Ghost. I appreciate it, man. I'll get on your stream too now that I know that you use Hangouts, right?
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Just send me a message on the Hangouts, and I'll accept it, and we'll have a conversation or something in the back.
Cool. Sounds
right,
good, man. Thanks. Yep.
Take care. See ya.
You too.
Bye, Ghost. Jen, you're right. I have never had a problem with bees hitting me in the head at night. But I'll tell you, the mosquitoes really come out when the sun goes down.
Anon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier when you asked me how I was doing. I kept getting cut off.
You said you were downloading a video.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You were downloading a video and then you started to robot, and I couldn't make out what else you were saying.
Well, anyways, that's what I'm doing. I did an audit yesterday, so I'm working on that.
Tell us
along with trying to brew up a cup of coffee.
So
tell us about your audit.
Yeah,
tell us what happened in your audit. What did you audit?
But you have to check out my video. But it went okay. I mean, no. Typical parents that want to cry about everything. You know, had the cops come do their man job.
Did he break up on you guys? I couldn't barely hear him.
Yeah, I think he's got a connection issue. I think he's got a connection issue. You should try standing next to the window if you're inside. It's not hanging on to the signal. No, I'm not trying to be facetious or anything, but sometimes it's difficult when you're on
a. Okay, how's my audio now?
We can hear you.
All right, I'm gonna step out and come back in again.
All right.
I'm sorry, Anon. My personality is maybe driving him away. I don't mean to do that. I'm trying to be nice. I hope I'm not being.
No, no. I mean, his audio was all breaking up, and he was trying to explain what his audit was about, and I couldn't
Yeah,
hear him.
I think that's the problem is that he can't always hear us because the audio is maybe breaking up.
Oh,
Could be
maybe so.
slow
Yeah.
and yeah, it could be delayed and we're sounding like we're talking over him or something.
Well, Teresa, I
And then
have the
I
same
was
problem
talking
as
over
you.
him. Sorry. Was that Peanut?
I said I have the same problem as you because when I say something, a lot of times people will take it the wrong way. So I don't know if it's the way I'm saying it, the tone of my voice, or what it is. But I guess everyone seems to think that I'm fighting, but I'm actually not.
Sometimes our reputations precede us.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so. I think so. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little touchy about it, but sometimes I think my reputation precedes.
But you know what, Teresa? If we don't stay strong, if we don't speak up, then they'll walk all over us. Why can't we be strong individuals with strong points of view and have that be acceptable? Why is it only acceptable to some and not others?
I don't know if you've been paying attention to and I hope Anon doesn't mind me talking about it, but the Brian Creepy Stalker saga, in that, there are some people that have some really strong opinions one way with regards to the creepy stalker and hiding in people's trees and on their sidewalks. And then there's other people that have a completely different opinion about it. But it's like everybody wants to be mad at each other for having an opinion. So I'm not a big fan of people parking out on people's sidewalks and stuff. I know that people have a right to do it, but you can get yourself into some trouble doing that. Somebody might come out and pelt you with paintballs or kick your ass or you just never know. So, but everybody gets to have their opinion. Might not like it, but hey,
Well, I
they're
agree.
like assholes, right?
He's a creepy walker stalker. Definitely, no doubt about it. But what I find fascinating are those who are criticizing him for what he's doing wrong, and he is doing it wrong. Why call him? Why do that? Why give him the time of the day? Why go and watch his videos? If you don't like what he's doing, don't give him view time. Don't give him a platform. That's what I don't understand.
They really do just fade away if you stop watching them. They really do.
Morning, Pilot. How are you this morning? Good to see you, tattooed man.
Hi.
Okay, how's my audio now?
Sounds good now, Derek. So, let us know what happened. The video you're uploading, what went on?
Oh, nothing like nothing that like you have to write on the mom about. It was you get the typical Darrens that like to call the police on you, and they call the cops to make to do their man job for them.
Where were you at?
Can you still hear me?
Where were you auditing at? I didn't hear exactly where you were at. What were you doing? Was it a post office, police station? What was?
No, it was just it was a auto not like a gas station, not a gas station, but where they like a mechanic place.
Oh, I see. Any particular reason that you were
But
auditing?
I haven't. I'm sorry. What was that?
Any particular reason that you were auditing them?
Um, I audit. I audit people. Um, I don't know. I audit anything I can see within eyesight.
Damn, I think the FBI is at your microphone or something. Every time you try to explain something, you robot and Derek. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, your signal is
I don't
bad.
know
I
either.
I'm trying to think of a way that you could maybe slow down something so that you'd have a better bandwidth, but I don't know if there's a setting that'll do.
Well, it's not my. I'm using Comcast, so
It's just very
I don't know.
difficult
Let
to
me
understand what you're
try
saying. It's because you're, robot.
All right. Well, I'll try another time.
Oh Lord, he just fell right off. What happened?
Maybe he lost.
It was
Maybe
Sam's signal.
he might have lost connection or something. I don't know.
Man, I cannot use this on my phone. I can't use StreamYards on my phone. I don't know if it's because I have an iPhone. I see other people I see Joe Cool. It looks like that's all the hell he ever uses. And it seems to work just fine for him. But me, no. No, I can't hear anything. My bandwidth's bad. Even if I'm on my Wi-Fi, I'm still having trouble with.
Yeah, I find on mine that if I'm on the iPhone, then people can't hear me. Certain places I'm at on the StreamYard, then I got to unplug my earbuds, plug them back in, and it's just a hassle. So I don't bother to use the
Just,
iPhone no more.
just real quick before I forget, everybody kind of watch for that video. What's the name of the channel, Anon? Do you remember?
Oh, it's he was Minneapolis. I wish Derek, if you're still listening, put your channel name in. I'll find the link. I'll post it if you're still here, if you're still around.
So we can sub you, dear.
Yeah, we can sub
Definitely.
you and watch your videos. Yeah, definitely.
That was really weird.
Yeah, every time he went to talk about his audit, it just started to robot. Like if he just talked not about it,
About
it
anything
didn't do
else.
anything. It
I
was
know.
weird.
It was very
Yeah, I'm
weird.
wondering if it's because he's talking faster or maybe he's a little louder or something, like, I mean, it affects the bandwidth. If you open your camera, that takes a lot of bandwidth. And if you're talking a lot, it takes bandwidth every time your voice comes through. So I'm wondering if it's maybe he's talking too fast, or I wonder why it does.
I don't know, but I see you there now. Yeah, he's in the chat. So it's Black National Freedom Fighter. That's his channel.
You have to sub us back.
He says he's on a computer, so maybe his internet is going slow.
Yeah, you're going to want to get a USB cord or something and just plug right into your modem. I don't know where he's at, but after the storms and stuff, my bandwidth went down to like a dial-up. Freaking, I pay for super high speed internet here, but it went down to like a dial-up. I couldn't do anything hardly, and and then everything kind of came back on. But my upload speed was just awful. It was like 0.5, and I upload a lot of videos, so it was taking, like 8 hours to upload a 15-minute video. So I called them the other day and they said, they wanted me to go through this, the whole stupid thing where you unplug all your shit and then plug it back in or whatever. But I had already gone through that like 3 times on the automated system. So anyway, I don't know what happened. I told them that I wanted somebody to come fix it. Nobody ever showed up, but it works now. So yay.
Well, Teresa, my daughter said that she would have a problem with her computer during the day while the kids were doing their schoolwork, while they were having their Zoom
Definitely.
classes.
It definitely slows down during the day, but not usually down to 0.5, if you know what I mean. I mean, you might go down to like a 5 upload or whatever, but see, my upload is guaranteed at 10. So, you might go down to a 5, and I can understand that in the busiest parts of the day, but not 0.5, all day for 3 days straight.
Anon? Anon? Can you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
me?
here. Yep.
Oh, I just wanted to say thank you very, 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 very much for letting me on your stream. I did not realize how big you were. Now I'm intimidated. But I'm just honored to be here, and I truly love you, my brother.
Oh yeah, I got friends from Brazil. Like I don't just go to the 1A or A1 community. I go to
Oh,
other
me either.
communities. I'm all
Every,
over the place,
me
and I
too.
visit everybody and I comment on a lot of things, and I made some other friends on other platforms and other places. So
Hmm.
that's why the view count sometimes is up. I'll have a few that get in there. I think it's probably what 9 o'clock at night over there. So usually they'll stop in and just listen and watch.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you. Just thank you. You've truly been a blessing to me today.
You're welcome. I put the Black National Freedom Fighters link in the chat. Anybody wants to click on the link and give Derek a hand.
Definitely, definitely. I'll be right on that. I'm going to go ahead and get back off here. I've got some other stuff to do. I've actually got a friend that has become homeless, and I'm bringing him home. So I love you guys, and just thank you for being you. And
Uh,
we'll keep an eye out for Holy Skunk Water because I will be going live here a little bit later. I'll try to make sure you're not on when I do. Love you.
yeah. Okay. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Miss Alex, I haven't heard a Cass update yet. Maybe we can get one now. How's the dog, Anon? How's the puppy?
Oh my God, she's perfect. The only thing is she's in that chewing stage now. Um, Whatever lands on the floor is in her mouth. And I fell asleep the other day, and I
Lost
have
some shoes?
tinnitus. Pardon?
You lost some shoes? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it wasn't shoes. And I have tinnitus, and I wear hearing aids for my tinnitus. One of my hearing aids fell out because of sleep with the music and the sound on to try to get rid of some of the ringing. And the hearing aid fell on the floor, and when I woke up the next morning, it was in pieces. So
Oh no.
they're not cheap either. It's I think that
No, is it insured? Do you have it insured? Oh God, I had a dog chew up a pair of glasses one time, $500 pair of glasses. I couldn't fix them. It was a mess. I was really mad at that.
yeah, that's what she done. She ate them. I lost my other pair kayaking, and these ones weren't covered because they only cover them once. So I gotta do the. I'm glad I only have to order the one hearing aid because they were like $4,200 for two hearing aids.
I know they're very expensive. My mom recently got some hearing aids, and I know she paid a pretty penny for them. Boy, but she can hear now. She can hear everything we say. She can talk on the phone and hear us. It's great. It really is nice.
Oh yeah, it's amazing the way they come with hearing aids and stuff right now. So, but I went out and bought a set of those Skull Candy AirPods or whatever. So I use them now at night until I can get my other hearing aid replaced. So I'll get that done probably next week or something. I think they do payment plans and stuff. So I've been talking to the hearing place that I go to. So we'll see what happens. It's weird though because I sort of miss them. An expensive chew toy, I can tell you that.
Heck yeah. I had a dog that I babysat one time, or I watched for somebody that went out of town for a week, and I did the same thing. She was a really good dog, but she was still young, and I laid down on the couch and was taking a nap, and when I woke up, she had eaten the very expensive cord on my computer, the plug-in cord. She had just chewed it right in half, poor thing. I don't guess she got shocked. I don't even know, but she never did it again after that. But that cord cost me like $100.
Yeah, I think Alex. I was talking to Alex and a few other people, and they said she's 4 months now. She goes for her last shot soon, and anyway, everything is put up. Don't let anything on the floor that you don't want her to get, because if it's on the floor, like I say, she'll start eating it. She'll just go at it. She eats yarn. I can't remember all what she's into. I'm trying to keep
You got
things up
plenty
out of the
of
way.
you got plenty of chew toys on the floor for her.
Yeah, I do, and I did have her those soft um, stuffed toys, but I think I'm gonna go out and get her some of the bones with the knobs in them again, because just at the ones with the stuffing, oh, it's such a mess, and then she eats half of it, and it's just they're
Oh,
not.
they
It's
are a
not.
mess. They are a
Yeah,
mess. My dog loves to eat the face off of them. For some reason, my dog goes straight for the face, just chews on the face until it gets a hole in there, and then he rips all the stuffing out, throws it all over the floor.
yeah, that's what she does. She'll eat it all the pieces. I'll come home, and then the next thing it's white stuffing all over the floor, and it's everywhere, and I'm like, holy crap! So.
That's what my pup does, but she first goes for the squeaker.
Oh
She'll
yeah,
she'll find the squeaker and she'll tear the squeaker out.
They
yeah,
like to get the stuff out of there. The eyes, like my dog likes to rip the eyes off the faces, which kind of makes me nervous, because they could choke on that stuff. But yeah, Baxter, he likes to rip the faces off of them, likes to go with the eyes and then, start ripping at the mouth until he's got a hole in the head. He also likes the squeaker too.
yeah. Jen Wow's right. I see some of they sell it up here too. The Kong toys, and I guess they're pretty tough and durable. So I'll probably go and get her a few of those to chew on, because she's 4 months. She's teeth, and she's gonna chew. So
Oh, definitely. You need everything rubbery so she can chew. That's one of the things that I've read about, teaching dogs not to chew your shoes and things like that is to always have something that they can chew there so that whenever you catch them chewing on something they're not supposed to, you can fuss them and give them the toy that they're supposed to chew on right away.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Um, Jen, she's called a Native American Indian dog, more of Alaskan Husky type, but they're called a bow reel dog, is what they are, and their main purpose was to for slaying for bulldogs for sleigh team, but they make a real good pet. My sister has a dog, and her Kess is my sister's dog is Kess's aunt, so and I really like Maya. That's my sister's dog's name. So
Somebody suggested deer antlers. Where do you get those? Can you buy those?
yeah, deer, elk antlers, all different kinds of stuff you can get now at the pet store.
My daughter's dogs, she's got a beagle and a larger dog, and they love the deer antlers.
Where do they sell that at Walmart? Where do you get that?
Well, I know that her companion hunts a lot, so I don't know if they got the antlers from the deer he's killed or where, but the dogs love it.
Or
Yeah,
do they just like chew it like a bone and until is there marrow in it, or do you know?
I don't know what's in it, but they chew on them like crazy, and
yeah,
they'll even
Oh,
run
you get
hide
it.
with them.
Jen says you get them at the pet store.
yeah. I was just about to say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're expensive, but they last a long time. I have some friends that gave them to their dogs, so that's what I was thinking of getting.
They say rawhide is really bad to give to dogs.
I heard that
Apparently,
also.
it I don't know clogs up their intestines or something. But my dog loves.
I think the bigger they get, it's not so bad. But I found with her, I gave her rawhide, and I found that she got bound up a little bit because she's a puppy, right? So
What does it do? It like clogs up their I mean, like gives them what do you call it? Why can't I think of any of my words this morning? Where you can't poop. What is that? Constipation. Is that what it does?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, she'll sit there and she'll squat, and I'll wait, and she's right there for a half hour before she actually can go, and it's yeah. So I gave up on the rawhide for now for her anyway.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump back, guys. I've got some things I need to do this morning. And as always, Anon, it was great being on your panel and nice to chat with you, Teresa.
Always nice to chat with you, Peanut.
Okay. So y'all have a great day. Thanks.
You too. Thanks,
You have a
Peanut.
wonderful day too. Go vote. What are we gonna do now, Anon?
I don't know yet. We'll think of something.
Just me and you. Are you gonna be streaming all day? I'm fixing to have to run to the grocery store.
I'm going to come back later this afternoon. I'm going to take Kess for a walk here this morning, have another cup of coffee, and take her out and do some running around I have to do, and then come back and maybe do some coverage of the election. And as the coverage goes on, maybe make a panel and we can all talk about it and stuff, probably.
Okie doke.
So yeah,
I'm
so
hoping to be off all day. Well, I'm gonna go. I gotta run to the store and stuff, and I'm gonna go vote while I'm out. But I'm gonna come back and just I'm working on some things on my computer today. I've been working on this little T-shirt thing that I'm trying to do. This is something new that I'm starting. You know, while I sit here on my computer all day making these silly graphics and Photoshop things, I thought maybe I'd try putting stuff on a T-shirt and see if people would buy them. You know.
so the mug's falling off the shelf. Are you selling your mugs?
Well, that's kind of how this all started. Was I made this little, I guess, troll store to troll Lou with. The fake, the commemorative fake wreck mug. And yeah, and then I just started making all these stupid things, and I'm actually, yeah, they actually sell. The ones in the store, that store particularly, are all priced where I don't make any money off of them. Like it's the lowest price point, so they're just really to troll Lou and troll people with. But I mean, it was so easy to set up, and I watched some videos on how to do it, and there's all kinds of suggestions and this and that. So I made another little store, and that's kind of what I'm using now. So anyway, that's what I've been working on during the day, just making these graphics for T-shirts.
So are there like T-shirt places and cup places that you go to and you give them your design and they make them for you? Is that how that works?
Exactly. And I think I'm trying to think of the phrase that they use, but it's like single printing or on-demand printing, where I guess they've got it set up to where they can just print out whatever design you want. They print it out on a printer and then they heat apply it to anything just about. But like Teespring has particular products, T-shirts, hoodies, a bunch of little things, and then they have other places that do other little things too. So yeah, you just make the graphic, and then it's all set up so that it shows it on the store website on a T-shirt that's it's not even printed yet. It's a virtual T-shirt basically, and you can order them, and they look exactly the same as they do on the internet. I say exactly, but anyway, it's pretty cool.
Oh, neat. That is pretty neat. So yeah. I think I'm going to step out. I want to thank Estrada. I want to thank all my Brazil family, everybody that's over in the Philippines, everyone that stopped in today. I really appreciate you guys all coming in and viewing and listening to us just talk. I appreciate that very much.
Can you say anything in Spanish, in Espanol?
No.
Nothing? ¿Cómo estás? I'm trying to think of how you say have a good day. I think
don't
¿Cómo
know.
estás is how are you? But I was trying to think of how you'd say have a good day in Spanish.
Yeah. No, I'm not
I don't
sure,
know.
but they always stop in. They're always a great crew. And like I say, everybody's like, geez, you get a lot of people watching, and that's the reason that I have so many, because, well, I'm everywhere and I visit a lot of people and I enjoy a lot of different things rather than just, the 1A or what A1 community or whatever you want to call it. So
We know you're out there.
yeah, that's right. Well, I can be. Oh, this dog, I got to get going.
All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, everybody in the chat. Hi, Miss Alex, and bye, Miss Alex. I'll see you in Discord, everybody.
Yep, same
And
to you,
I'll talk to you
Teresa.
after a while.
All right, you have a good one, Teresa and
Go vote.
Alex and everybody that stopped in. Yes, go vote. Make your vote count, everybody. All right, we'll talk to you all later.
Bye-bye.